What's up, everybody? Circus here, coming at you with this week's free-to-play account update. I love doing this every week because it's just fun to build the deck and share with you guys where I'm at with it. Now, I did say it was free-to-play, and remember, here on DLE, we define free-to-play as just not spending money on the deck. So if you think, or if you define free-to-play as, going once through a main box or twice through a mini box, basically 10,000 gems or less, that is not what we're doing here. So please keep that in mind as we move forward. So on this account that you've been following me on, I just want to get everybody up to speed. This started in mid-March. I opened an account and I built Amazons with it. This is where everybody groans like, Amazons. Yes, Amazons, just because you can get almost all the core cards with tickets, and then just with a small investment into Valiant Souls, you can get the Onslaughts. And then I chose to go after the Canadias because they're great flip downs in this deck. And this deck served me very well. And the reason I always pick Amazons is because you can get it right away. And then the AI does really well with it. It doesn't screw up, and it wins. I'm not kidding, like 95 out of 100 games. A lot of people will say this deck wins 9 out of 10 times. Well, that's 90%. This deck wins like 95% out of, or 95 times out of 100. And I know other decks, by trying them, they win 7 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10. So if you have a deck that's winning like 95% of the time, you're gonna like level up a lot faster. You're gonna get those gems faster. Amazon's just one of the most solid decks you can get in the beginning. So I used that deck to grind out gems and play PvP to get more gems, and then I built this Harpy deck. And as you can see, I think it's pretty much a meta version. The only thing you could probably bust me on is using the enemy controllers and the Canadias. I did eventually get a Book of Moon on this account, but since I only can get one, that's, I could throw it in there if I wanted to. And I did eventually get a Harpy's Hunting Ground, so I can put that in there if I want to. And I did eventually get 2 Treacherous Trap Holes. So I do have some options to swap cards in and out here. But this is the core of the deck that I built. I got King of Games with this version that you see here. And then I got a fully functional extra deck. And I did this in 1 month. I did this through the month of April. And then for the month of May, I built Blue Eyes. And I just finished this May 31st, I would say. And as you can see here, I pretty much got the whole thing done. You might say, what about Ultimate Providence? Honestly, I kind of liked the card in the deck when I was playing. It was nice to have that negate. But you can see I got the whole core, no skimp in there. And then the only thing you could bust me on here is I didn't get 2 of these. The deck's functional with 1. Would I chase a second? No, not really. I didn't get the Heliopolis. Again, I wasn't a big fan of this deck after a while. After playing like 50, 60 games with it, I'm just like, this is kind of boring. There wasn't a lot of options. It's very linear play. The Harpy deck I thought was just a lot more exciting, more flexibility in the play style. So I'm just going to call this one done. I'm good. Like I said, I did get the Treacherous Trap Hole, so that's cool. So I'm going to say this account for right now is done. Because I encourage people to have multiple accounts, and on this one account, I have 2 decks, and then I'm just going to let this account sit every day. I'm going to log into it and let it collect gems and any kind of tickets that might come up, dream tickets, things like that. And then once this collects enough gems, 6 months from now, I might pick it back up and build another deck on it. The reason I do that is if you've done this, like when I built the Amazons and the Harpies, it was so quick. It was so quick. I was able to get all those extra deck cards and all that stuff really quick because there's so many gems in the beginning. But the Blue Eyes became a lot more of a grind. My characters are higher levels. There aren't the real easy stage missions. I've already used up all the duel quizzes and things like that. So it becomes a real grind. And at this point, instead of taking a month to build the deck, it could take, I don't know, maybe a month and a half, 2 months, and that's no fun, right? So I'm just gonna let this sit and get a bunch of gems on it. Let's say it gets 6,000, 7,000 gems. Maybe I come back then and pick it back up and start working on it. So that I would say, so this account is done for now, and so you guys can say goodbye to it. We'll check back in with it in a few weeks or a month or so. But I did open up a second account, or a third, fourth, fifth account. I don't know where I'm at. And I'm playing, of course, Amazon's on it, and this is the one I'm doing right now. Now this one's a little bit different because I am trying to open up the extra deck slots right away. So I built a version here where I'm using the Spy. This is in here just because I gotta get some tribute summoning missions done. And there's my 1 Book of Moon that I did pull. Pretty cool, huh? I did get 1 Canadia. And I'll explain the insane luck I had once we get going here a little bit, and after I tell you what deck I'm building. And then I did get the Ouroboros too. So the computer can basically go into a rank 3 with these. It's actually a pretty good summoning mechanic, because you can special summon this and then summon this and go right into it. Or, you can do a rank 4 basically really easy. So Yeah, it's great. I really like having this Amazoness deck. We'll just go out here and not save it. And then I'll show you what I'm working on now. Oh, we didn't want to go all the way out. That's okay. We'll go back to that awful Amazoness deck. And we'll go all the way back down. I always forget. I always do that. Do you guys do that too? It's like, oh, I didn't want to go there. I didn't want to go there. All right, so I'm working on Resonator Turbo. Here, let me show you. This is what I have so far, and I'll show you what I'm working towards here. So let me take this off the screen for a second. This is what I'm working towards. This is Raw. He's a competitive player in the competitive scene. Plays a lot of DLE tournaments. He was a world's competitor back in 2019. This is his Meta Weekly winning list. So I decided to go with this one just because I know of who he is. He's a good player. He has good decks, that kind of thing. This is the deck list I'm working towards. Now I've seen a lot of other deck lists, and one thing I notice is like some people will run 2 of these, and then maybe 3 Book of Moon. This is a flex position, 1 to 2 of these, 2 to 3 Book of Moon, stuff like that. So I'm going to try to work towards that in my deck. And then the other thing I wanted to point out, if you're deciding to build this deck on a brand new account like mine, and you don't have a lot of tickets, the Whirlwind here, or Wildwind and the Red Rising Dragon, both of these say how to obtain. If you look here, it says Ranked Duel Ticket or Tag Duel Tournament Event. This thing says that too, Tag Duel Event and Card Trader. Both these are actually available through login bonus tickets. Those KCGT login cards or tickets that you get, and the 4th anniversary tickets that you can get these with those. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's how I was able to get them so quickly. So what's awesome is this deck is really easy to build. Let's pull it back on that. You saw, there we go. Look at this. I've already got like 15 cards of the core just by basically logging in, because these were tickets. The Wildwind were tickets, right? This is half price gem sale. I'll probably grab a second one before it's over. These were my SR Dream tickets, because this way I don't have to go into this box. I think this is the Shiranui box. That way I don't have to go into it at all. The Book of Moon, obviously I would like to have 3. I only can get 1 because it's free to play, and I've run out of chances to get it. So I am using a Canadia that I pulled while trying to get my Amazons made up. So that's my 2 flip downs. I might get a 3rd Canadia because, like I said, I saw a lot of deck lists using 2 to 3 flip down, so I might just grab another Canadia, which will be nice because I need it in my Amazoness deck, because there's a lot of gems in the KCGT right now, and having just an extra flip down to get those extra gems in the KCGT would be nice. So I'll probably get a second Canadia. I did get 2 Hatronades, and then Cosmic Cyclone was my UR Dream tickets, because MST isn't a main box. I know it's a better card in this meta, but hey, Cosmic Cyclone, 2 Dream ticket, let's go. It's that easy, right? Good enough. So the story I had was I logged into the account. 4,000 gems is about what I had when I logged in. For 4,000 gems, I got a Book of Moon. All right, I got a Book of Moon. I got a Canadia, all the onslaughts I needed, and the Hatronades. I was like, holy crap, this is like the best I've ever done with that many gems. So, and now there was a half price gem sale on some of this stuff, obviously, but still, that's pretty good, right? So, and then I do have the Red Rising Dragons, because those are tickets, so that's pretty good. And then I got to get all 7 slots opened up too, so I got to get the XZ's monsters and then the Synchro monster missions done, so I can open all the slots. And then, yeah, I mean, this deck I think is going pretty good. Oh, the Solemn Scoldings, these are tickets too. So, yeah, I feel pretty good. This deck I'm hoping this thing won't take me a whole month. Some of the extra deck stuff, one of them, let's see, Inverted Doom Dragon comes from Cal and Kessler's starter deck. Red Dragon Archfiend is in a half price box, but you can do it in a structure deck. So a structure deck for 1,000 gems, that's pretty good, right? I mean, I might just do that and just get the card and just call it a day. That way I'm not wasting too many gems. And then the Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane is in the Fortress of Gears mini box, which isn't part of the half price gem sale. So that could kind of suck. And then I just got to get, the Crimson Resonators, which is luckily in the same box as the Resonator calls. So there's some work to be done here, but I think this will take a little bit less time because I already have most of the core within, like 3 days of starting the account. So I'm pretty excited about that. So as usual, we're going to end this with a pack opening. Now, I could go after another Doom Caliber Knight, but I want to be honest, I really need that other Canadia just because I got to do some PvP stuff to get all those awesome gems. So we're just going to power open here. There's plenty of gems on this account. I'm not going to do them one at a time. We'll do 10 packs and skip because I value your time. Let's go. Oh my God. Everything but. Let's make sure it's still in here. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Come on. Come on. Let's go. It's going to be at the bottom. 3 URs with 137 packs to go. Oh, this is going to be brutal. Looks like I'm playing heroes. I could definitely play the hero deck on this account now, huh? That's all right. I did all the duel quizzes, so I got like 1,500 gems, and damn. That's a lot of packs in the half price gem sale. Come on. Oh my God. It's going to be all the way at the bottom. It's got to be. Is it worth it at this point? I wanted it at the top. Oh my God. Come on. Dark World Dealings. Let's go. There's 2 left. The only 2 I really would want. Needle Ceiling and Canadia. You know it's going to be at the bottom. Oh my God. Okay. Well, there you go. That's not so bad, honestly. I was able to burn through the first 100 packs or so of the box pretty quickly because, like I said, I just did the dual quizzes at dual quiz level 2. It took me like an hour. And that's what I just did there. So nice and easy. But like I said, check in with me next Saturday when I update this. Hopefully I'll have much more to show you of the deck. And I want to have this thing done by the end of June. Hopefully we can do a deck every month. So let me know what you're building free to play in the comments below. I'd love to see what you guys are doing. Maybe we'll do a Discord channel where you guys can show the progress on your free to play accounts. So yeah, like I said, let me know what you're doing in the comments below. I'm going to get out of here, but you should get in the Discord because it's free. The tournaments are free and the new player help is free. I'm Circus. I'm getting out here and I'll see you next time.